Welcome to the Shigeki Podcast, where science and longevity come together to help you live stronger, healthier, and longer, one simple choice at a time. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, a functional medicine doctor, and I've spent decades helping people understand how food can either heal or harm the body. And today I want to ask you a very direct question. Do you eat avocados because you believe they're a superfood, good for your heart, your skin, or even your weight? Most of us have heard that avocado is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. And that is partly true. It's packed with healthy fats, vitamin E, potassium, fiber, nutrients that can support your heart, your brain, and your overall vitality. But here's the problem. For many people over 60, eating avocado the wrong way has the opposite effect. Instead of protecting health, it can quietly raise cholesterol, cause digestive issues like bloating and reflux, contribute to weight gain, or even interfere with heart medications. I've seen patients who thought they were doing everything right, only to end up with more problems because of small but serious mistakes. That's why, in today's episode, we're going to dig into the 10 dangerous mistakes seniors often make with avocados, and more importantly, how to avoid them. We want you to enjoy this wonderful fruit without hidden risks. And I won't be doing this alone. I'm joined as always by my dear friend and co-host, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, a man who has inspired generations with his wisdom on healthy living well past 100 years of age.
Thank you, Mark. It's a joy to be here. I am Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, and throughout my long years as a physician, I've seen many older adults turn to avocados with great hope. They believe that simply eating this superfood is enough to protect their health. But the truth is, when eaten the wrong way, even the best food can become a burden instead of a benefit. I remember patients who came to me confused their cholesterol was rising or their digestion was troubled, and they were shocked to learn that their daily avocado habit was part of the problem. Not because avocados are bad, but because they were eating them in the wrong way at the wrong time or with the wrong foods.
So here's our promise to you today. By the end of this episode, you will know how to keep avocado as your ally, not your enemy. You'll learn how to use it wisely, in the right portion at the right time, so that it truly supports your heart, your digestion, your energy, and your longevity. So, stay with us. If you or someone you love is over 60 and eats avocado regularly, this conversation could change the way you see this fruit forever. And before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast, because these small insights could help protect not only your health, but also the health of your family and friends.
Let's begin with the first and perhaps most common mistake is eating too much avocado every single day. Avocados are full of healthy fats and fiber, which sounds great. But here's the catch, they're also very calorie dense. A single medium avocado has around 250 to 300 calories. For someone over 60 whose metabolism naturally slows down, that can quickly add up. I've seen many older patients who believed that because avocado is a superfood, they could eat 1 or even 2 whole fruits a day. But instead of improving their health, they started gaining weight, especially around the belly. And abdominal fat, as we know, is linked with higher risks of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease.
Yes, Shigeaki. I've also witnessed this mistake many times. The problem is not the avocado itself, but the portion. At an older age, the body doesn't burn calories as quickly, and storing extra fat becomes very easy. This is why what feels like a healthy habit can slowly turn into a hidden risk. The solution, thankfully, is simple. Keep your serving size to about half an avocado per day. That's roughly 120 to 150 grams. And instead of eating it by itself as a full meal, pair it with vegetables or a fresh salad. That way you balance the energy, get more fiber, and still enjoy the healthy fats without the extra calories weighing you down.
Exactly. Moderation is the key. Avocado can be a powerful ally for your health, but only when you let it complement your diet, not dominate it.
The second mistake is one I see often, especially in US and other parts of the world, where avocados are blended into sweet desserts. People love mixing avocado with condensed milk sugar or even ice cream. It tastes delicious, yes, But this habit cancels out almost all of avocado's heart-healthy benefits. Here's why. Condensed milk is loaded with refined sugar. When you combine that with avocado, instead of protecting your heart, you're raising blood sugar levels and boosting triglycerides in the blood. Over time, this sweet combination drives weight gain, abdominal fat, and even insulin resistance. So, what started as a healthy shake ends up behaving more like a dessert that fuels metabolic problems.
Yes, Mark, I've seen this too. Many older adults believe they're nourishing themselves, but in reality, they are feeding inflammation and straining their pancreas. For someone over 60, this is dangerous because the body's ability to handle sugar is already reduced. Drinking avocado with condensed milk night after night slowly pushes them toward diabetes and heart disease.
The good news is, you don't have to give up the pleasure of creamy avocado drinks. Simply swap the ingredients. Blend avocado with unsweetened yogurt or plant-based milk. Add a squeeze of lime for freshness or a touch of diluted honey if you like sweetness. These small changes keep the flavor but protect your health. Avocado is naturally rich and satisfying. It doesn't need sugar to shine. Keep it clean and it will truly serve your body instead of harm it.
Our third mistake may sound small, but it has big consequences. Leaving a cut avocado out at room temperature. Once you slice into it, the flesh is exposed to oxygen, and oxidation begins immediately. Within minutes, the bright green turns brown, and that's more than just a cosmetic issue. The loss of color reflects a loss of vitamins, antioxidants, and freshness. And here's another concern. In warm or humid climates, leaving avocado out accelerates bacterial and mold growth. For older adults with more delicate digestion, eating spoiled avocado can quickly lead to bloating, stomach pain, or even food poisoning.
Yes, Shigeaki, I've seen many patients who didn't realize that a little brown spot could mean reduced nutrition or hidden microbial growth. Seniors especially should be cautious. Their immune defenses are lower, and even mild contamination can trigger strong reactions like diarrhea or fatigue. What feels like a harmless snack can suddenly cause discomfort or risk.
The solution is simple and practical. As soon as you cut an avocado, place the leftover half in an airtight container or wrap it tightly in plastic, then store it in the refrigerator. If possible, leave the pit in this slows down oxidation and helps preserve the flesh. And don't keep it for days. Aim to finish it within 24 hours. That way you still enjoy the creamy texture, rich nutrients, and safe flavor without risking your health. Treat avocado with the same respect you'd give any fresh produce. Protect it, and it will protect you.
Our fourth mistake has to do with timing. Many people think of avocado as a light, healthy snack and don't hesitate to eat it right before bed. But here's the problem. Avocados are rich in fats, and while they're mostly healthy fats, they still take a long time to digest. If you eat them right before lying down, your stomach stays busy when it should be resting. That leads to discomfort, bloating, heaviness, even acid reflux. And when digestion is disturbed, your sleep becomes restless. Instead of giving your eyes, your heart, and your brain the chance to recover overnight, your body is working overtime just to process food.
Yes, Mark, I often remind my older patients that sleep is the body's repair shop. If digestion is too active at night, it pulls blood flow away from organs that need it for healing, including the eyes and the cardiovascular system. That's why eating avocado too close to bedtime can indirectly harm both rest and recovery.
The solution is simple. Enjoy your avocado earlier in the day. Morning or lunchtime is best because your body can use that steady energy and healthy fat to keep you satisfied and energized. And if you really want to eat avocado in the evening, make sure it's at least 2 hours before you sleep. That way digestion has time to settle, and you can still enjoy a good night's rest. So remember that timing matters as much as portion. Eat avocado too late, and it works against you. Eat it earlier, and it works for you.
Our fifth mistake may surprise some people. We often think of avocado as safe for everyone, but that's not always the case. Some individuals have a sensitivity that links back to something called latex allergy. People with this condition can experience what's known as cross-reactivity, meaning their body mistakes avocado proteins for latex proteins and reacts negatively. I've seen this happen. The symptoms can range from mild itching in the mouth, a rash or slight swelling, to severe reactions such as swollen lips, difficulty breathing, or even anaphylaxis in rare cases. And for older adults whose immune systems are weaker, the risks are greater. A small reaction in a younger person might become dangerous in someone over 60.
That's why it's so important not to ignore the signals your body sends. If you've never eaten avocado before, or if you know you have latex allergy bananas or kiwi sensitivity, start with a very small amount and watch how your body responds. Don't assume that. Because avocado is healthy, it's automatically safe for you. And if you already know you have allergies, talk to your doctor before making avocado a regular part of your diet. Prevention is always safer than treatment. So, the lesson is clear: listen to your body. Avocado can be healing for many, but for some, it can become a hidden trigger. Safety always comes first.
The sixth mistake comes from a very common habit: pairing avocado with processed meats. Think of sandwiches filled with avocado and slices of ham, salami, or sausages. Many people love the taste, but nutritionally, it's a dangerous combination. Processed meats are packed with salt, preservatives, and saturated fats. For someone over 60, this creates extra strain on the heart, increases blood pressure, and raises the risk of artery damage.
Yes, Shigeaki. The irony is that avocado has natural anti-inflammatory compounds and healthy fats that support cardiovascular health. But when you combine it with processed meat, the harmful effects of sodium and preservatives can overpower those benefits. Instead of protecting the body, this mix may promote inflammation and weaken the arteries. I have seen patients who thought their avocado and ham sandwich was healthy, when in fact it was worsening their hypertension.
The solution is simple. If you enjoy avocado in sandwiches, choose healthier proteins. Pair avocado with boiled eggs, grilled chicken breast, or salmon. These options keep the anti-inflammatory synergy and provide protein without the heavy burden of preservatives and excess sodium. And don't forget plant-based pairings. Avocado with leafy greens, tomatoes, or nuts makes a delicious and heart-friendly meal. That way you get the creamy taste of avocado while truly supporting your health.
Our seventh mistake is less obvious, but very important. For seniors, they forget that avocado can interact with certain medications. Avocados are naturally high in potassium, which is generally good for blood pressure and muscle health. But for people taking specific heart or blood pressure medicines, especially potassium-sparing diuretics or beta blockers, too much potassium can be harmful.
Yes, Mark. I have treated patients who felt sudden fatigue, muscle cramps, or irregular heartbeats, and they were surprised to learn the culprit was not their medicine alone, but the combination of their medicine with large amounts of avocado. When potassium levels rise too high in the blood, the heart's rhythm can become unstable, creating real danger for older adults.
That's why it's so important to be cautious. If you're on heart or blood pressure medication, don't just assume avocado is always safe. The solution is to consult your doctor before making avocado a daily habit. Ask whether it fits with your treatment plan. And if you do include avocado, keep the portion small, perhaps a few slices rather than a whole half. And monitor your blood work when possible. Balance is the key. Avocado can still be part of your diet, but only when it supports your health, not when it works against your medication.
Our eighth mistake has to do with the ripeness of the avocado. Many people don't realize that eating avocado too early or too late in its life cycle can cause problems. If you eat an unripe avocado, it's hard and rubbery. Your body struggles to digest it, often leading to bloating, heaviness, and stomach discomfort. On the other hand, avocados that are overripe or starting to spoil can be even riskier. When the flesh turns black or develops an off smell, it's often a sign of mold or toxins forming. For younger people, this might cause just mild indigestion. But for seniors with more sensitive digestion, it can lead to diarrhea, stomach cramps, or even mild food poisoning. I've seen patients lose energy for days after eating spoiled avocado.
That's why choosing the right avocado is so important. Always look for fruit that feels slightly soft to the touch, with bright green-yellow flesh when cut open and no strange odor. That's the sweet spot for ripeness, creamy tasty, and safe. And don't take risks with damaged avocados. If you see bruises, mushy texture, or black streaks, it's better to throw it away. Protecting your health is worth more than saving a piece of fruit. A good avocado can be medicine, but a bad one can easily turn into a burden for your body.
The ninth mistake is eating avocados that are overripe with black or brown spots inside. Many people think these spots are harmless, but they're actually signs of breakdown and oxidation. When the fats in avocado oxidize, they lose their beneficial properties and may even form compounds that stress your blood vessels and digestive system. For seniors, this is especially risky. Eating overripe avocado with dark spots can place extra burden on the liver, cause bloating, indigestion, and in some cases, nausea. And there's another concern: sometimes those black patches come with hidden mold. That can trigger allergic reactions or mild poisoning symptoms like stomach upset and fatigue.
The solution is to be selective. Only eat avocados that are just ripe. The flesh should be smooth, creamy, and bright yellow-green with no strange smell. If you open an avocado and see many black spots, or the texture is mushy and the smell unpleasant, it's best to throw it out. And prevention is simple. Buy avocados in small amounts and eat them within 1 or 2 days of ripening. That way, you enjoy the creamy taste and health benefits at their peak without the risks of oxidation or mold. Remember, a good avocado is medicine, but an overripe one with black spots can quietly work against your health. Choose wisely.
Our final mistake is one I hear about all the time, is using avocado as a miracle food for weight loss. Many people believe that because avocado is full of healthy fats, they can eat as much as they want and still lose weight. Unfortunately, that's not how the body works. Avocados are very calorie-dense. A single fruit can carry 250 to 300 calories. If you eat too much without adjusting the rest of your diet, those calories quietly add up. And for seniors, this is even more important. As activity levels decrease with age, the body doesn't burn calories as efficiently. Extra calories from avocado can easily become stored fat, especially around the waistline. Instead of helping with weight control, overdoing it with avocado may lead to gradual hidden weight gain, the very opposite of the goal.
But this doesn't mean you should avoid avocado. The key is to use it wisely. Replace unhealthy spreads like mayonnaise or butter with avocado. That way you reduce harmful fats and still enjoy flavor and creaminess. And most importantly, control your portion size. Keep it to about half an avocado a day. That amount gives you the healthy fats and fiber without overwhelming your calorie budget. So remember, avocado can support weight management, but only when it's part of a balanced, mindful diet. Moderation is the real secret.
As we wrap up today's episode, let's remember the big picture. Avocado is often called a superfood. And yes, it truly is packed with heart-healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. But it is not a miracle food. If you eat it in the wrong way or in the wrong amount, it can quietly shift from helping you to harming you. For seniors especially, every bite matters more. After 60, the body's metabolism slows, digestion becomes more delicate, and medications interact more easily with what you eat. That's why portion size, timing, and food combinations are just as important as the avocado itself. Eat it wisely, and it will nourish your heart, your brain, and your energy. Eat it carelessly, and it can add pounds, disturb your digestion, and even interfere with your medications. So let's make those choices count. Avocado doesn't have to be feared, but it must be respected. If you or someone you love eats avocado, often hit like, subscribe, and share this episode. It may protect their health more than you realize. And tell us in the comments, of these 10 mistakes, which one have you made, and what will you change starting today?
Yes, Shigeaki. And I want to leave our listeners with one simple thought. Food can be medicine or it can be a burden. Avocado is no exception. Eat it the right way and you gain strength. Eat it the wrong way and it quietly steals your energy. That's the message I've carried through more than 100 years of life, and practice the small choices we make each day add up to the quality of our later years.